What's up, Ben? Welcome. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are doing okay. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. No Death Run 292. We're close. We're close to 300. Pretty damn close. What's up, Willis? Welcome, dude. Having a shitty day, man. I'm sorry to hear that. It happens, dude. It happens a lot. I'm sorry to hear that you're not having a good day, man. What's up, Marius? Welcome. Bada bada boo doo. Bada booty boo boo. Bada booty doo dee dee dee. I hope it gets better, man. We're just gonna use the Uchi. We haven't done a dex-based Uchi run, so we're just gonna use the Uchi and kind of keep it sub 3 hours because I don't feel like doing this today at all. Can't see comments, have to refresh every 5 seconds. I can see your comments, so I'm sorry to hear that, man. Facebook do suck, though. Come on, get up this fucking hill, dude. Do not feel like running a no-death run at all, especially in a Soulsborne game, but here we are running a no-death run in a Soulsborne game. Remember that, guys. It's very important to remember that. So how's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. If you're new to this stream, welcome. My goal is 1,000 no death runs. We're almost at 300, which leaves 700 more to do. I've been running a lot of RE4 professional, specifically. I'm enjoying Resident Evil 4 a lot, more than I thought I would, actually.
They sir, but you, I can play turning route to aid you. You need her to the foot. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
So yes, we don't want to do this, but we will do it. We'll finish whatever we start. That's how it works here. Usually when you don't feel like doing something, you should do it even more. So like that's just my personal philosophy. The less you feel like doing something, the harder you should do it. That's just how I roll. That's how I do things in my life. So we're going to try to make this a sub 3 hour run because I don't feel like doing it at all, basically. So if you don't know the rules, of course, no you died screens, no boundary breaks, no speedrun skips, essentially, and you can't die at all. You can take damage, whatever. I've only done almost 300 of these runs. What's up, Overkill? Welcome. No, I haven't felt like doing it, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't felt like playing Elden Ring at all. I don't feel like playing Elden Ring. I really, really don't, actually. I don't even want to be playing this game right now, but here I am playing it. When you don't want to do it, yeah, it's like fucking bad medicine, good medicine, whatever you want to call it. Depends on what you want. If you want an open world game, man, play Elden Ring. If you want something a little more level designed based on like just a pop vibe, I'd go with Dark Souls 3. The bosses are better. Get out of my way, dude. The bosses are better in Dark Souls 3. Jesus Christ, son. That's like fucking damage right there. Played it every day since release, pretty much, yeah. That's correct. It doesn't want me to do it. Screw you. Yeah, it can be addictive if you don't run it professionally, like me. Oh, what I miss. I don't know why I grabbed that. I don't even fucking need it. Butter is buttery. What's up, Dylan? Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is really good, but it's more difficult than Elden Ring. I'll tell you that right now. You may not have as much trouble as somebody who played like a non-Souls game for a long time before they played Elden Ring or whatever. Honestly, like if you played this game, you probably won't have as much trouble as some dude that just played like fucking Call of Duty games. But it's still gonna be harder than this game. This game isn't as hard. It's just not as long. I mean, this game is longer than Dark Souls 3, way longer than Dark Souls 3, like immensely big comparatively. I've done 291 no death runs for it, which means I've failed at least a couple thousand. So yes. Including all games and including all games runs. So that means every game one after the other. Including all bosses and DLCs as well. Including like 15 world's firsts as well. We were supposed to do that run actually for it, but I got bored of this game. That's the thing about it. Soulsborne is fun until you get bored of it. That's basically what happens. You hit this wall where you're just like, alright, I've done pretty much everything in this game. And I've played at least, I don't know, 4,000 hours worth of it. Maybe more. And you don't want to play it anymore for a while. So then you start playing Dark Souls 2 and people start bitching because Dark Souls 2 is the game that you probably played the most. And then you play Bloodborne. And then people are like, what? When are you gonna play Bloodborne? Like, I already played Bloodborne. Well, I didn't see you play Bloodborne, so it didn't happen. And they're like, you play Bloodborne again. Another dude asks, when are you gonna play Bloodborne? I just played Bloodborne. Did a no death run in it in like less than 2 hours. When are you gonna play Bloodborne? Yeah, oh shit. What's up, Bo? Welcome. My nipples are so hard. Never beat it, re-downloaded it the other day. Dude, it's so good. Dark Souls 3 is really fun. It's a fun-ass game, bro. And I have nothing against Soulsborne games. I absolutely fucking adore them. I have like fucking 15,000 hours in Soulsborne games at least. I fucking love them. I adore them. Don't get me wrong, but goddamn, dude, if Resident Evil isn't calling my name now. So I'm thinking about dipping into Resident Evil challenge runs for a while. I love Resident Evil 4, dude. Give you more armor. Yeah, it increases your attack power by 30%. It's a perfect fucking game, yeah, dude. It's fucking great, yeah. Right now, I'm probably gonna start working on the professional S Plus run. Which, if you guys don't know what S Plus professional is, it's basically professional mode from NG in less than 5.5 hours with less than 15 saves. That's actually what I've been like kind of charting out. Yesterday and today, actually, this morning, I was kind of charting out the proper way to get what I need out of it. I'm gonna try to do it with only 4 saves though, to see how that is, because I'm planning on doing a no death run in professional with 0 saves. Because it's hard, that's why. DS2 is the hardest one, that's why. Remember to level ADP at least, and then you'll be playing it like a regular Souls game. I don't like the RE movies at all, actually. I'm not a fan, Willis. I'm sorry, man. Don't like them.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. I am these. I just and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all. Oh, that's well.
Yeah, because I did professional mode, got an S, but it's only because I wasn't on NG. I beat it in exactly 3 hours and 9 minutes. And then on hardcore mode, I can beat around 2 hours and 40 minutes now. because I played through at least 7 or 8 times. And that's like with one death, usually. Because that fucking fish always kills me every fucking time.
Are you here as a...
Yeah, like the movies aren't really good representation of the storyline from the original game. Like they're complete departure. Like Mila Djokovic isn't even in any of the movies. I mean, any of the games ever. Alice doesn't exist. That's one of the reasons why I could never really get into the films, because it was such a departure from the actual game itself that I lost interest completely, like from the first film. And she's like the main driving force for the film, so it's like, yeah, not watching the rest of them. Like, if you like them, cool, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't get into them. Never was able to. Just like I haven't watched the Resident Evil show either. That's one thing I have never watched. I probably won't either, because I don't have time for it. No matter what. And even if I had time, I'd probably spend it watching something else. Disappeared. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking him. I'm just a snob. That's why. That's what it comes down to. I'm a snob. I'm like, dude, this has nothing to do with Resident Evil. Why the fuck is it called Resident Evil? And like they completely changed the story. Co-op run soon, maybe. I guess we'll see. If I don't feel like throwing up when I hit the title screen of this game, maybe. Only 700 more runs to go, guys. That's it, just 700. 708. Did we ever play Zach? I don't remember. I've only done like 4 co-op runs in my whole entire career. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember it. I remember the name. See, there you go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for playing with me. I appreciate it. Realistically, it'd be more like 1,000 more runs. Nah. We don't count the failed runs. Those are just learning experiences. Remember? Failures don't count. Jay, thanks for being a supporter of the stream, man. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, sorry, man. I play this game too much to remember all that shit. I do remember that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Play this game way too much. Plus, my brain is frazzled. Just signed up for Kick. I appreciate it, Sean. Thanks, man. Yeah, we've done like 4 no death runs over there. I recorded one yesterday. We did one the night before. And this is 292. We're pretty damn close. Pretty damn close to 300. What time do you do kick runs normal? Kick runs? What do you mean? In this game, kick only, or are you talking about kicking in Resident Evil? Long streams, I miss chat. Pretty entertaining, yeah. Streams on Kick. Oh, on Kick. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm dumb. We were just talking about Kick.com too. Yeah, they got the new app out, by the way. I heard it's not very good yet. So, bear with it. It'll get better, I promise. Eventually, it'll get better. Hopefully. No, I'm not going to do Kick only. Fuck that. I'm done. Dude, I can barely play this game anymore. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games, but my god, I need to stomach the rest of this game again. DLC needs to come out. That's what it is. DLC needs to come out so I have something interesting and challenging to learn. When DLC comes out, I think I'll change my tune because then I'll have something new to play with. Like, the rest of the game, like, even though it's very polished, is very unnecessary. It really is. A lot of this game is super fucking unnecessary. Certain areas are just unnecessarily long. Like, it's a lot of fat, let's put it that way. It's like a J.R.R. Martin... A G.R.R. Martin book, basically. Kick only run, technically, yeah, you're right, dude. Technically correct. You're technically right. Yeah, a lot of this game has a lot of fat to be trimmed. It's just unnecessary as fuck. Where am I going? Like, Ghost of Tsushima has a lot of area to cover. There's a lot of different places to go, a lot of stuff to cover. But none of it feels unnecessary. You know that? Like, none of it actually feels unnecessary. This game, there is a lot that just feels unnecessary. I'm gonna go this way. The Ascended mod for ER. Yeah, the thing is with the Ascended mod, I've played 2 of them. I did Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. And it doesn't really, like, the thing is, I'm not trying to be super negative, because literally one negative comment after another, and I apologize for that, but Ascended mod is like unnecessarily difficult. Like, it's not even fun. It's just like, the point is just torture. That's basically what it is. Like, the first, like, Dark Souls 1 is balanced. Dark Souls Ascended mod is kind of balanced. Dark Souls 2 Ascended mod wasn't very balanced at all. It was pretty bad. And that kind of, like, just drove me not to play Ascended anymore because of, like, just... It's just not balanced at all. It's supposed to be, like, challenging, and I get that, but... It's not even entertaining to me to play, honestly.
To determine if you have. It seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Very let my hand.
Thanks, Kanan, for that, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna not run Elden Ring as much as I had been for a long time. I'll probably run other Souls games. We're still gonna run Elden Ring at least once a week. Pretty much. I'll finish my modded runs and maybe the challenge runs I haven't finished yet, but I'm not gonna run it as much as I have been running it. It's mostly because, like I said, I need a break from Elden Ring, to be honest with you. I ran a lot of runs. We've done at least 40 no-death runs in this game. That's not including the challenge runs. Yeah, hopefully it works, man. You know, so we've done quite a few runs in this game already. So we need to play something else for a while. And that's kind of why I'm going to stray away from Elden Ring for a little bit. Like, I'm going to practice and I'll do one run a week or whatever, but I'm not planning on playing it as often as I was playing it for the last 12 months, pretty much. Probably get into some, what do you call it? Some Resident Evil 4 challenge runs for a while, because I truly love Resident Evil 4. And I'll be running Soulsborne challenge runs mostly on kick.com as well. So, I mean, those are more like, I'm just grinding those suckers out, basically. So we're probably going to play more like, you know, Dark Souls 3. I'm more than likely we'll play a lot of Dark Souls 3. Because Dark Souls 3 is a game that I haven't played as much as I played Dark Souls 1 and 2, so that'll be a little different because we hardly ever play Dark Souls 3 on stream anymore. Dark Souls 3 sounds like it'd be an interesting idea until I get sick of it, and then I'll just change it up again. Until you get the noobs that come in. Have you played Elden Ring? Have you tried it? Yeah, because we did, I think the first 3 months that Demon Souls was out, we did like 30 no-death runs in it or something like that. So it's like, gotta give it a break. And then I literally never picked it up again. What's up, Steven? Welcome. I mean, you have a you died screen, then I don't consider it a no-death run, but if you do, then you do. It's up to you, really. That's just how it goes. I don't consider it a no-death run, but it's really just up to you. I've never done a no death run, so I wouldn't be the consensus on it before. Just being honest. I wouldn't be the person to ask about the rules. Let's just put it that way.
Well, but of course.
I haven't done enough no death runs to make rules about no death runs. RE4, yeah. I wish I was playing RE4. Da 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 do dee do 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 dee do dee do dee do do dee do. So how's everybody Wednesday going? What are you guys up to today? What's going on, guys? How's life? How is the lifeases? What kind of shit are you guys up to? What kind of trouble are you getting into? Let's not talk about Elden Ring. Let's just play Elden Ring. I've hit the proverbial wall. Let's just put it that way with Elden Ring. But I hit these walls a lot. So I'm currently working in the sauna. Ooh, baby. Work? Yeah, work is always a thing, man. I want a new car? Nice. You super stoked? Nice, dude. Is that a salamander? That's what I wonder. You want a new car or new car? Till the sweat drips down as well. What's up, Patrick Walton? I want to be one of those douchebags. Tesla, interesting. Very specific, man. Since I'm not killing the dragon, I'm gonna pop this here now.
To our home.
How long has this stream been going? 30 minutes? You better hurry up. We better hurry up. Why? So, like, what does it have to do with the weather specifically? What happens with a Tesla in the cold? I don't know this stuff, so that's why I ask. What happens with a Tesla in the cold? Does its nipples get hard? What did I watch recently? I know I watched some television here and there. I can't remember what I've been watching here and there. I don't actually. You know what? I'm kind of in between watching shows. The doors can freeze up pretty bad. Interesting. Really? Yeah, I'm not really interested in watching anything. I'm trying to find something interesting to me.
You're surprised you no matter why don't. Oh, but don't.
So it isn't optimal? That's fair, yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it'd be alright here in Arizona, but I think the heat would drain the batteries faster. Can we talk about Bruno? We don't talk about Bruno, come on. What's up, Jose? Welcome. We don't talk about Bruno. Alright, I'm going straight for Renala, probably. We're not grabbing Mimic Tier this run either. No summons. Fuck it. No summons this time, because I don't want to waste my time on going downstairs for that bullshit. Forgot they sang about that. Like the Encanto movie is very pretty. It's a very pretty film. My daughter will watch it once in a while, but she's not really obsessed with it, which is strange to me. She's obsessed with Scooby-Doo though. That's something she's really obsessed with, actually. Lately especially. She's obsessed with Scooby-Doo. I don't know how she got into Scooby-Doo, but she fucking loves Scooby-Doo. Like, she's obsessed with Scooby-Doo. She, like, wants the toys and all that. I'm like, dude, Scooby-Doo's so old school. How did you get into this? Yeah, but Resident Evil 4, man, that game is fun as hell, dude. It's so much fun. Like, it is totally worth the cash. Like, people are like, no, I don't want to. I already played the original. Like, no, dude, play this one. This one's good. It's really good. It captures the essence of Resident Evil 4 perfectly. And it's challenging as fuck. It's harder than the original. People are like, dude, I remember the original being just a lot harder. And it's like, I think some people have a memory of when they were playing it on a higher difficulty level. You know what I mean? Like, because people don't realize that that game came out like fucking 20 years ago. You're gonna tell me you weren't playing on pro level, like when you're like after a while. You know what I mean? You were. Somebody was playing on pro level. The thing is the newer game I think is more difficult than the older game, especially on pro level. Pro level is ridiculous, dude, because the AI is something else. It's ridiculously difficult, that game. Yeah, so chat ain't working obviously very well, so While can aim at the same time, that's true. The AI is what makes it hard though, because a lot of it's really random. Like, it's pretty ridiculous, especially with certain enemies when they get into a certain grab animation. Like, it won't let you get out of windows and stuff. And then, I don't know if you guys have noticed, there's actually points where people can teleport right behind you in the game for some damn reason. That makes it really hard. Like, the original RE4 didn't have that ability. Like, if you know where an enemy was, he would basically be there. But in RE4 Remake, if you're not paying attention, then, like, fucking Dr. Salvador just ends up behind you for some reason. Salazar never fucking shuts up, dude. Salazar and fucking Krauser, they both don't ever shut the fuck up. They're always like blah 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 blah. Someone stole your... It was on PS2, I didn't know that. I played it on GameCube. I didn't even know it was on PS2. I'm sorry to hear someone stole your PS2 though. Another long journey for a key. God damn it, Elden Ring. Everything's so far away, Elden Ring. Why? Why is everything so far away, Elden Ring? Why? So you were asking about beating it without using a healing item, the frugalist, right? Is that what you were asking about last time? I have an answer for you. It's actually not bad. Get the rocket launcher and beat it on assisted mode, because what it is that you regenerate health slowly as Leon in assisted mode. So what you can do, it won't give you an S+ rating, but if you want, what you do is if you take a lot of damage and you have the body armor and NG+ or whatever, all you have to do is stand there for like 20 minutes and you have fully regenerated health there, and just slowly do that if you want to beat it without using a healing item. It's probably the easiest bet. So that's why I say that, because it's probably better if you use, like, yeah, and then the chicken hat, but the chicken hat you have to beat hardcore S+ NG. So yeah, I was thinking about it actually after you mentioned it. Hold on, guys. Yeah, but like body armor and assisted mode will make it so that you basically take very little damage. You could literally get to like the fish farm area and not even be half health, like literally. And then what you do is after, right before the, you can actually just fight the fish because the fish technically doesn't do any physical damage to you. You might even be healed when you're done with the fucking fish fight. But if you do beat assisted mode in S+, you do get the foxtail, which increases melee damage as well by 30%. So it's kind of worth it to beat an S+. But no healing S+, good luck with that shit. Might as well do a no-hit run. Oops. Wrong button. We don't talk about Bruno. Did you just go down the main highway? Don't lie to me, Lucas. You know you've been there. Puss in Boots? Nice. I saw the one with really long weapons. That one's pretty funny. Leon gets a fly swatter. It's like he's doing stealth kills, but he's shoving the fly swatter through their neck instead of a knife. That's funny. And then the rakes are super long, and when they throw an axe, it's like 6 feet long. That shit's funny, man. I might buy it on PC just to play the mods. What's up, Cinder? Welcome. So, since I'm doing a fucking no-death run right now, tonight on Kick, I'll probably be doing S+ Professional NG. Which means that I'll be beating Resident Evil 4 in less than 5.5 hours with less than 15 saves on Professional on NG with no bonus weapons, which is going to be pretty brutal, but basically you can't die. It's like a no-death run, kind of. I'll probably be working on that run tonight. Or I might just run another no-death run, so who knows. We don't talk about Bruno. Where'd you find this? Didn't get top fan. Yeah, I'm not the one that puts those out either, by the way. Some people think I'm the one that wards those. I'm not. It's kind of weird. Facebook does it. I have no idea. Cinder, you're asking the wrong. Ask Vadi. He'd tell you. I have no idea. Chat is fucked, bro, is what it is. Yeah, it's acting like shit. What's up, Donato? All I know is dudes be dying in this game. That's literally that's my explanation. Dudes be dead. Other dude be not dead. There you go. And then dude's brother comes back and kills a chick. That's all I know about that quest line, literally. It's like an episode of Jerry Springer, man. That's all I know. Not an oldie fan, that's fair. Man, every time they update the system, man, I swear to God, they fuck it up. They fuck something up. PlayStation, I mean Facebook, fucks something up. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna update this. It's gonna make it much easier for everyone. Just ends up throwing a wrench in the fucking spokes, dude. Sub Jason, welcome. Yeah, you gotta keep refreshing chat probably in order to get it to work properly. No, Cox Cable is, Bo. Let's get this right. Dude, yeah, they should do something. Like, even like just an official, like, side story or something would be pretty cool. Jose. That would be pretty cool. I mean, people do it all the time with other fiction. You know what I mean? Like, Buffy has fucking comic books and novels and shit. They can't do it with, like, with Berserk. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could if they wanted to. No, yeah. It's true. Yeah, Facebook be like that, dude. Sorry. I'm sorry. Dude, yeah, on Skull Knight's Life would be fucking great, bro. I mean, because if you look at Batman, how many writers has Batman really had? They could totally do stuff like that. It wouldn't be bad. I don't think it would be bad, especially with somebody who truly hardcore believes in what Berserk represents. You know what I mean? I think they should give other people a chance to kind of tell a version of the story that they would be interested in telling. Like, I don't think it would be bad, dude. You know, like, look at Frank Miller Batman. You know, Frank Miller Batman is pretty damn good. You know? He kind of really revitalized Batman for me, at least. You know, so, I mean, you can do that. I think that's okay. But Japanese people, I don't know if they're okay with that. But I personally would be alright with it. Dee dee bee doo bee boo bee. Dude, yeah, it would be really good, Bo. I'd be alright with that. I haven't watched the second season. I've only watched the first season of Castlevania. I can say it's actually pretty good. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Is it good? Yeah, I haven't watched more than one season. I need to go back and watch it. It's funny, people always ask me, are you into anime? And I'm like, nah, not really. What do you spend your time doing? I mean, I'm not terrible at these games. I mean, so I spend a lot of time playing video games. Either I'm reading or I'm spending time playing video games. That's literally all I do. Or I'm running on the treadmill or something. That's pretty much it. Could you fucking stop, bro? I don't want to start over, so stop your shit. What's up, Don? Welcome. How you doing, man? I think this should mid-roll, right? No, that's heavy. I mean, it's done in an anime style. It's just an American anime. That's what you gotta understand. There are American anime. Like, the best American anime is King of the Hill. That's the best American anime there ever was, dude. Just saying. American style anime, yeah. Bobby and Hank Chen. I can see Bobby saying a woo. If there was a new season of King of the Hill, I'm pretty sure Bobby would get into femme catboy shit. Probably. And that's my purse. I don't know you. I'm just gonna kill you now and get it over with. Shit cake. Come here. You guys ever think that maybe the intended way this boss was supposed to work is it was supposed to have like 4 phases? And this is just the first version of what it was supposed to be like? I kind of feel like that's the case. What they did was they just split him into 2 bosses instead. Starts calling everybody soy boy. You know who's a soy boy? Anybody that calls somebody a soy boy. That's how you know someone's a soy boy, if they use the word soy boy. Do, 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 do. Coming from my judge, they did really good with Beavis and Butthead by bringing it into the modern era. I wonder what they're gonna do with King of the Hill. It should be interesting to watch. I hope to God they make them get older though, as opposed to doing time travel or some shit. Because it would be interesting to see Bobby as a 20-something-year-old. What's up, Jane? I know what my favorite... I don't like using the word best. That doesn't exist in my lexicon, so I'm letting anybody in chat. It's not offensive to ask me that specifically, but I'm just letting you guys know I don't use the word best. My favorite boss in the game is Meliketh, though. It's my favorite boss. Best is a very specific word, and I'm all about word choice, so... Working on your arms. Good luck. Get them 25-inch pythons, Jane. My favorite boss in the game is Meliketh. Jane. My second favorite boss is probably Ricard, because he's kind of ridiculous. Third favorite is Radon. Last on the list, though, is Millennia. Millennia is pointless. She's a pointless boss, in my opinion. She's very pointless, very tedious, very demanding. And pretty much a non-Elden Ring boss. Very Sekiro boss, very Bloodborne boss. You know what I mean? Not very Elden Ring-y, if you ask me. Least favorite boss, yeah, that's okay. So I don't even consider Fire Giant a boss. I consider him a gimmick piece of shit because he's trash. Like he shouldn't even be on the roster with bosses. Literally, if there was something lower than F, I'd give him like what? Let's see, a Z minus. He is trash city. He's not a real boss in my opinion. And I have... Yeah, I'd fucking put him on... He wouldn't be on the list, dude. You know they do those tier lists? He wouldn't even be on the list. They're like, well, what about Fire Giant? What's a Fire Giant? Never heard of this. Yeah, but the game with the best bosses is definitely Dark Souls 3. Still to this day, in my opinion. My favorite Dark Souls game, of course, is Dark Souls 2, but I think the best bosses, in my opinion, the best bosses in any Souls game, Dark Souls 3. Straight out. Sekiro has some good bosses, but that's not a Souls game, so I don't even put them on the list, unfortunately. They're a good action... Well, it's actually one of the best action games ever made, Sekiro, but it's not a Souls game, unfortunately. It's sad that it's not, but it's still not. No matter what anybody says, it's not. What's up, No Call RD? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for the GG. That's what I figured. Okay. Butter, I like it buttery. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 was the first Dark Souls game I ever played. Dark Souls 2... I actually liked Dark Souls 2 from the beginning, the first time I played it. Like, it's weird, right? Because people really hated that game when it came out. But I actually really loved it. I did the opposite. I was glad they went in a different direction. Like, I think that's mostly where the disdain came from at first. Because it went in a completely different direction. But I kind of like that because it kind of gave me the vibe of Final Fantasy a bit. Because, you know, Final Fantasy is kind of the same thing, but they're different stories, different characters. I kind of wanted them to keep doing that. You know what I mean? I think they could do that if they really wanted to make another Dark Souls game. You know what I mean? If they wanted to keep making them in general, they could just do that whenever they wanted to. But they kind of went the other way for fan service, which ruined it. You know what I mean? A little bit for that concept. Because if you imported the concept of Final Fantasy into the realm of Dark Souls, you can make as many Dark Souls games as you want with a different narrative every single time, with the same elements of dark and light, basically, which would be interesting. You could do that. You know, it doesn't always have to be about Gwen. It doesn't always have to be about the First Flame. It could always be different ages, different kingdoms, different universes, even. You know what I mean? That's why, like, it's very limited to only put it within the realm of specifically the Dark Souls realm, in my opinion. But whatever, they're the developer, and I love their games. I'm not going to complain about that. I fucking love their games. So, but still, I think you could do that if you wanted to do that. Just like with Bloodborne, you could make Bloodborne again, a different Bloodborne. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be Bloodborne in Yharnam anymore. It'd be Bloodborne somewhere else. Or in some other universe, kind of. You know what I mean? You could do all that. It's possible. I'm fucking rusty. No, what I would want to see is Old West Bloodborne. That's what I would want to see. I would love to see an Old West version of Bloodborne. That shit would be fucking lit, bro. You know, like guns and fucking Bowie knives and bows and arrows and shit. Rifles. Cannons. You could have like cavalry weapons too, Jane. You know what I mean? Like U.S. Army cavalry weapons or whatever the universe gives to them, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Or you can build blood-tinged characters with good weapons that shoot, you know, just different options. Shooting could almost be like sorcery or something, you know? Because they only have arcane in Bloodborne. If they had like, I don't know, a gunnery type character, that would be interesting as shit. That does like castings but with weapons pretty much. Like a gun witch or something would be pretty badass actually. Thanks for the GG. Yeah, because like even Dark Souls has like faith and it has pyromancy and it has magic. Like if they had like 3 tiers of magic and one was like a specific gun build type character, that'd be interesting. Like a brigadier or something, like would be interesting. Caveman Dark Souls, yeah. Well, one of the funniest comments I've gotten on my videos was I think on the Shotgun Millennia video, some guy's like, proof that From Software is unnecessarily idolizing the Dark Ages. I was like, that's funny. That is pretty hilarious. It's gonna be rough since we haven't leveled dexterity. How far are we into the run? Steampunk Western stuff? Yeah. So I mean, you could make a Bloodborne set in the Old West. You could make a Bloodborne set in the medieval era if you wanted to, even. You could make a Bloodborne set in ancient times. 114, okay. Like, and I mean like fucking ancient times, not like medieval era. I mean like pre-medieval era. You can make a Dark Souls that has like, you know, you can do all kinds of shit, man. It's crazy that they just won't do any of that. Like, new IPs are cool and all, but they could continue Dark Souls if they just changed the universe. They literally could have done that. What's up, Manuel? Welcome to the stream, man. So chat's fucked up, guys. I don't know if you know that, but good luck seeing other people's chat or your own. Torok Souls, yeah. $103 damage, that sucks. Damn. Jeez, I fucking fell on my ass. That's great. Could you stop doing that move, dude? Seriously? Jeez, I didn't even fucking... the animation, bro. Yeah, I gotta be a lot less sloppy if I want to make this run work. He barely missed me with that. The reason why is because he's a gatekeeping boss. All the gatekeeping bosses are kind of ridiculous in these games. Like, if you think about it, Dragon Slayer armor is kind of ridiculous. You know what I mean? ONS is kind of ridiculous. Like, but the thing is in this game, they expect you to be like at a really high level to come to this guy, compared to where we come, like, you know, fucking level 30, 20 something, whatever, when we usually run through here. They just expect you to be at a higher level in general. Jesus, dude, I'm getting my ass whooped. They want you to be at like level 70 or something coming up here. And it's kind of the same thing that Fallout does, like with an open world game. They want you to go explore the game first and come back. Which makes sense, but like when you do runs where you want to beat it in less than 3 hours, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to run at this guy pretty early level game, you know. Pontiff, yeah, Pontiff is definitely crazy. Didn't even do the animation. Nice. Alright, that was pretty sloppy. We gotta pick it up. Be less sloppy next time. That was a pretty sloppy fight. Yeah, Pontiff's one of those bosses exactly like we're talking about. Like, if he's got the gateway to another area completely, usually they're pretty ridiculous. And if they're not a ridiculous boss, they make you run back and forth in order to open a certain area. Like, look at fucking, what's it called? Iceland Dark Souls 3. Still can't beat him while parrying. Parrying is the best way to beat him, actually. It does so much damage. It really is, like... we're doing Dex based, yeah, because we've never done a Dex Uchi run all the way through the game yet. We've only done Faith build, Faith Uchi, which is pretty damn good. So I'm trying to do sub 3 hours run because I actually really don't feel like no death running today at all. I don't feel like it. So I'm trying to do sub 3 hours because it's painful after a while. After doing almost 300 no death runs, it starts to hurt a little. Doing this over and over again. Yeah, I was using that in PvP like 5 months ago. The Crescent Moon Axe. It's pretty good. I heard they buffed it too. I haven't tried it since the buff. I actually really liked it, even for level 1 runs. It's true, it's very Souls-like, yeah. That's why I'm playing it as much as I possibly can right now. I'm actually very obsessed with RE4. I'm trying to get my run down to sub 3 hour run, actually. You haven't tried Arena much? Yeah, I was really into Arena for a while, and then I got bored with it. So what happens with PvP, I get really pretty okay at it, and then I just get bored with it. Usually in these games, like I'll be like playing it when it comes out, and then I'll play the PvP for like 6 months, and then I'll get off and won't come back to it pretty much ever again. DS3 Fight Club. The way that the Fight Club was set up in DS3 was the best. That was the best part of it, because you could hang out with your friends literally and just sit there and watch them fight. I miss that. I really do. Like, I really do miss that being a thing. I wish there was like a hub where you can watch your friends fight and you can fight each other. In this game, they kind of dropped the ball there. Like, and I also kind of miss. What's it called? Covenants. Remember how we used to talk shit about Covenants? What's the point of a Covenant? It doesn't really do anything. We used to say that. But I really do miss Covenants, dude. Covenants are kind of cool compared to this game. You know, like, I really do miss the concept of them. What they brought to the table, you know. Lightning is dex-based, so I might go Lightning here. I heard that there's dex scaling on Frost, though, so I'm going to check it out. I'm just going to look at it. I'm not going to actually go for it. I mean, like, the Farron Keep boys, you know, like the Wolf Covenant, like fucking, you know, the Purple Phantoms and like the Mad, you know what I mean? Like, I miss that stuff because it makes things interesting. Like, it does. Like, depending on the area, like having people invade you at certain points, I feel like that's kind of an interesting thing. Like, they don't allow that in this game, you know? It's sad because it was pretty fun to deal with Aldrich Faithful and stuff sometimes. Granted, there were a bunch of scumbags in there, of course, that were just, you know, spawn killing your ass sometimes, but still.
I didn't probably do much, just lay out.
Alright, let's look at the scaling. Lightning. Cold. I'm gonna go with lightning. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. I'll probably just go back to Dex anyways. Kept going to the wrong fucking area. I don't even know what Rekusens means. I've seen that that's a thing in the game, but I don't know what that word actually means. What I'm saying. Somebody atoning for their sins. That's fair. It makes sense. I guess. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense. Like Inquisitor agents. Okay. Yeah, I had French fries. I was starving, Danny. And I was like, French fry time. And I do not regret that choice at all. It was a good choice. Alright, we'll see you later, Lucas. Have a good one, man. So me, Jane? You're talking about me then. I guess that's a perfect word for me. Worth it. They could have got another one. They probably would have staggered him. Worth it. Worth it. Don't even care. Bring it, boy.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
He fall down, he go boom. He went boomy boom boom boom. He go boom. Boom boom boom. Potato go boom. Potato boy goes boom boom. Boom boom boom.
Allow me, you are unprevented.
What's the time? I'm thinking like an hour and 30, right?
So I'd like to the flame then and guide.
Late afternoon breakfast. That's a way to live. Interesting. $134, not bad. No, pretty good, yeah. You'd be done already? I probably would be, yeah. It's true. Man, if I was playing Dark Souls, I was doing any percent, I'd be done already. Now we run all the way to Fire Giant. And then I gotta get the sleep pots. The only problem with this run is fucking Gideon, literally. These are the worst, literal worst fucking part of this run. Like, every other boss is really consistent. Gideon is still... Yeah, you know... Might pirate it, yeah. I saw that movie, I was interested in it too. The movie about Air Jordans, yeah. There's a Bob Ross movie coming out? I didn't even know that. I had no idea. What's up, Harry? Welcome, man. With Owen Wilson, interesting. It's a spoof? Okay, well, I mean, that's fair. Then I probably won't see it. I like documentary films, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I was watching The Founder. I haven't finished it yet. I started watching it, like, a month ago and got, like, a quarter of the way through it. I thought it was interesting, the concept of The Founder with Michael Keaton. Never finished it, though. I probably go back and watch it in a couple weeks. Them dudes is angry today. It's about the guy that basically... So, how do I put this nicely? It's about the guy who basically stole McDonald's from McDonald's and used it to create the franchise, essentially. Because he was a dude that sold, like, milkshake makers. Like a salesman. He would travel from time to time just to go and, like, sell milkshake makers to burger joints. And he ends up happening upon McDonald's in California, and they want 8 milkshake makers, and that's like the highest order he's ever had or whatever. And like when he goes there, so fast food didn't really exist before McDonald's. Like I think a lot of people don't realize that fast food is an invention of McDonald's, basically, where as soon as you order it, you get your food. And the reason why that is because they had an assembly line concept. And that concept is what created McDonald's as a franchise, essentially. And it's about him basically taking the idea away from them and the business. I mean, it's not completely that way because I haven't seen the whole film, but stuff like that interests the fuck out of me. Or like the Jordan Shoes movie, that interests me. Stuff like that interests me. And I think I was talking on a kick. I've never actually seen the film Scary Movie. I've never seen Scary Movie. I've never seen a single Scary Movie film. Not once. And that's kind of why, because I usually don't prioritize my time to watch stuff like that. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? That I've never seen it, but I've never seen it. Just like I'd never watched Fast and the Furious until recently. I saw the first film. It's kind of weird, though, that I've never watched stuff like that. Like I was saying, too, like I hadn't watched the first Star Wars film until I was 25. Quite literally. Like I don't really watch much television, consequently. And usually when it's like... When I do watch movies and television, like back in the day, it was really obscure kind of shit, really. I don't know. I've never seen them, so I have no idea. And there might be like 5 scary movies. There might be like 5. I'm not sure. I know there's a shit ton of fucking Fast and the Furious sequels. Got good faith reduction as well. That's actually pretty nice. Interculture snob, yeah. I don't know if it's a culture thing for me, though. Yeah, we're doing it without Mimic, Jane. No Mimic this run. I just want to finish it. I don't know if it's snobbiness or just disinterest. That's basically what it is. I'm not interested. I think that's a big thing with it. Like, I don't know why I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. And I've heard people love those films, and they probably have a good reason to love those films. I'm just not interested in watching them, I guess. I don't know what it is, why I don't have any interest in it. I just don't. Like with Star Wars, it wasn't really my choice. My parents didn't want me watching Star Wars. And it's not because they were trying to shield me from or protect me from anything. It's just because they didn't like Star Wars. That's basically why. Like my parents are like, the first film they ever took me to was Hellraiser 2 when I was like 3 years old. They don't give a fuck what I watch. But they're like, nah, no, yeah, don't watch that stupid shit. Why would you want to watch that shit? And then I watched Star Wars. It didn't fucking change my life. I loved Star Wars. The first film, and then I saw the second one, and then the third one, and then I had to watch the newer series, but they're not the newest. And I mean, they're not good. Like as the original, they're not as good. They're not that bad either. They could be worse. But then I saw the new ones, and I really wish I hadn't seen them. I'm gonna be that guy. I really wish I'd never seen The Force Awakens. I ruined it for me. I wasn't interested. Yeah, didn't like them. Yeah, Rogue One is actually really good, dude. And I think my favorite character in Rogue One is actually, what's his face? Ip Man, you know? Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen's good in anything, though. They're painfully bad. Yeah, there's really no substance to them at all. There's none. It's just for the sake of making a Star Wars movie, literally. It's sad because Star Wars is such a rich lore. Not into sci-fi? Yeah. The terminology was like this. If you watch that, you're a nerd. Our son ain't gonna be no nerd. That's basically what it was. That it's dumb as hell. But that's kind of like how I grew up. Like if you're trying to do this or you're trying to be smart, you're a nerd. No one wants a nerd kind of person. That's kind of how it was. I've only watched one season of The Mandalorian. It isn't bad. I haven't read the novels either, though. Like, Darth Revan is pretty cool. The concept of Darth Revan, I think that needs to be kind of told a little bit. Old Republic's pretty fun. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying, Dylan. You literally just took the words out of my mouth. Quite literally. Yeah, Rogue One did that right, I agree. For sure. Like Star Trek? I like Star Trek. I like Star Trek, actually. A lot. And I'm talking about the series, not the films. Like, not the newer films. Like, even the older films, I like them, too. Before the retcon, yeah. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about, like with Berserk, man. They could do that with Berserk like they did with the Star Wars thing. They could totally pull that. Like, imagine them literally telling a whole story about Skull Knight before he was Skull Knight, like you were saying. That'd be fucking interesting. Should I go Keen? I mean, B. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm not saying that they're not, what do you call it, specifically, like the sequels aren't necessarily, you know, part of actual canon lore. I'm just saying they're terrible. That's the difference. That's like it. I don't care whether or not they're canon. They're just fucking terrible. Rusty. I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played in about a week, so I'm kind of rusty. We got it done though. That's all that matters. What's the time? We at like 2 hours now. Film it as a Western. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I can see that. There's just a lot of plot devices in the sequels are just overdone. That's the thing. Like, it's just reused shit. I think that's kind of what bothers me about the sequels is the plot devices are just... I mean, there's a way to write a plot device and make it interesting, even if it's an overused one. But they just didn't give a fuck and went ham on not giving a fuck, basically, and kind of handled the series with like just no regard for the fans. And the thing is you're not going to make money from anybody if you don't kind of do some fan service. Like you kind of have to. I mean, that's just how it goes. And like their idea of fan service was cameos. You know what I mean? And it's like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And like, they didn't even understand the characters that they put into the fucking film in the first place. And then, of course, you know, you've got like that whole... The thing that bothers me the most, too, is like Finn. Like, Finn, I thought was going to be a lot more than he was. You know what I mean? Like that really bothered me. Like Finn had promise as a character. Like they could have developed Finn quite a bit, but they were like, nah, no. I mean, we promised you something with the idea, but we just decided not to do it because we don't know how to write it properly. You know? And then, of course, Rey is like the worst written character in the history of Star Wars. Like, there's no actual struggle in the backstory. You don't feel any humanity in the character. It's just terrible. Like, even Buffy, like, I can even draw the example of Buffy, which is a fucking Mary Sue. Getting in the shower? Enjoy your shower, Jane. You know, I mean, Buffy's a Mary Sue character, but she's written in a way that makes it interesting. And don't get me wrong, I know Joss Whedon's a piece of shit. I know that. I still love Buffy. Quite a bit. I don't like the way he treated Spike. The character, the guy that played Spike in the show. Try to be quick, that's fair. Don't worry about it. I'm just fucking around. No, like, you know what I mean? Like, there is a way. You know? Yeah, they did ruin Luke Skywalker. They really did, dude. Like, the way he just tosses the sword, like, come on, man. For real? That was like a big fuck you to the classic series. It really was like a big fuck you. Like, if you're gonna try to make money off nostalgia, you probably should fucking do that. Like, make money off the nostalgia. Bring the nostalgia with you. Don't fucking disregard it. It's a tool. You know, you want to make money, use the tool. Use the fucking tool. Bring the nostalgia with you. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Yeah, he was supposed to be a lot more. Yeah, I know he was pissed. I don't blame him for being pissed off. Joss Whedon is notoriously verbally abusive. So the thing is, I love Buffy, and I love the whole series, and I love all the actors. And I even love Joss Whedon's scripts, a lot of them. I think he's one of the best film writers in the modern era, in my opinion. But he is notoriously a prick. Like, he is very abusive, like, verbally with people. Like, he is... And the stuff he does is very vindictive. He's a very vindictive person. But it's because he's a perfectionist. He's a fucking weirdo. Like, he is a weirdo. Like, straight out, like a weirdo. And, like, yeah, you know, he's a weirdo and he's done really weird shit in that sense. Like, he's not a really nice person. But I really don't care because his films and his TV are, like, just spot on. You know what I mean? Do I think somebody should put him in his place? Probably. But I'm still going to enjoy the fucking media he makes. I don't give a shit. I still love Buffy. I still love Firefly. Still love all that shit. Don't care. Firefly got the shit end of the stick, man. You know, that's the thing about it. Like, if it had been, like, the same as, like, with Farscape, you know, Farscape is great. I love Farscape. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Farscape. It's one of the best sci-fi shows I think I've ever seen. Just one of the best written ones in general. Like, the special effects and all that stuff they're old school. Jim Henson's company worked on that. But it's got one of the better stories. Farscape, I think, is definitely up there with one of my favorites because of how interesting the story element is and how the comedy works between people and all that shit. You know what I mean? I honestly think Farscape is an underappreciated gem. But I think if Farscape can have as long of a run as it had in films and shit, why couldn't Firefly have that? Firefly was just as good in my opinion. It had a different angle, of course. It was basically a rip-off of Outlaw Star, granted. Yeah, underrated as fuck, Sturm. Yes, totally, man. Like, why couldn't Firefly have that? Like, why couldn't they have, like, 3 more seasons of Firefly? I love Outlaw Star, don't get me wrong, but I don't care if it was a rip-off. Outlaw Star was interesting. Just like the Russell T. Davies Doctor Who episodes. Still the best Doctor Who run in any, like, I don't care what anybody says, still the best run. I'm doing good, Drew. Thanks for asking, man. How you doing? Like, Russell T. Davies really knew how to write Doctor Who. Supposedly he's coming back. I don't know. I haven't watched Doctor Who, like, in literal seasons. Like, probably been at least 5 seasons, maybe more. I still never seen Twin Peaks, man. Believe it or not. Never seen it. I heard it is, though. I've also never seen The Big Lebowski, which people look at me like I'm insane for not watching that film, because I love the Coen brothers, too. Never seen it. Which I might end up watching that eventually in the next couple of months. Same, Drew, same. I love him, though. David Tennant is a fucking pleasure to behold, man. You know what I mean? Like, he's great in anything he does. I loved him in Jessica Jones, even. Like, even though he was the bad guy, I still loved him in it. He was a good bad guy. He was a really good bad guy in Jessica Jones. And then he was in Harry Potter as well, which is pretty funny. Tennant is my favorite Doctor. And I know it's not classic, you know, Who. I know that. I'm not a classic Whovian. I didn't start watching, you know, pre-9, pre-8 Doctor, like, you know, pre-7. I didn't watch any of that. I mean, the thing is, I literally didn't even know who Doctor Who was literally until a few years ago, really. You know what I mean? So, I'm from America. How would I be that exposed to it? Wouldn't make sense. It's true, all they had to do was Knights of the Old Republic, Jose. That's literally all they had to do, man. You know that? That's all they had to fucking do was Knights of the Old Republic. Quite literally. They couldn't fuck it up. All the scripts are there for them already. All they had to do was make the fucking movies. You know, or any of the other offshoot fucking Star Wars novels that were made by people that enjoyed the series. Like, quite literally, a lot of them are really good. They could have just made any of those. They could have made a young Luke, you know, type character, you know, that's all they had to do. They could have got someone else to play Luke Skywalker or just digitally enhance fucking Mark Hamill. They could have done any of that shit, but no, they just, I'm going to create something from scratch and just completely retcon everything. It's like, what is wrong with you? You're a good way to fumble the ball, you shit. Like, you just wanted to ruin a franchise because you wanted to lose money? Okay, cool. Good for you. It's like wiping your ass with $100 bill just because you can, you know? That's what it sounds like to me. It's a total waste of something valuable. good sleep duo. Yeah, there's so much. They literally wrote the scripts for those movies already. They just have to follow the fucking. They just have to. It's just, paint by dots, bro. It's literally all it is. There's so much good lore, so many good stories in the Star Wars universe that aren't part of the films. Like, there's literally so much to draw from. There's you could make at least 300 movies. You know what I mean? If you really wanted to just draw it out, I have to play through the first one, man, Jose. Like, I didn't get a chance to finish the first one. I think I got like a quarter of the way through the game. It was fun. I liked it, but it's kind of drawn out, and like it's kind of hard for me to stream something that drawn out because I don't have a lot of dialogue like for it. That's the thing. Like, I'll play it for the first time, and I won't have much to say while I'm playing it, and it kind of just becomes this thing where I'm silent most of the stream. Like. I think that's kind of the thing. Like with Resident Evil, I'll have reactions because that game brings reactions out of you. Star Wars is a little bit too peaceful for me to react to, I guess, is what I'm saying. What I'll do is I'll play through the first one, and then I'll think about buying the game. Because it's a pretty smooth game. It's really nice and entertaining. Didn't incentivize me to finish it. That's fair, dude. Yeah, that's understandable. And how much money did they waste on them films, Bo? Not only did they piss off the fan base, but they wasted a shit ton of money making the movies in the first place. Granted, they did make the money back to some extent, but not as much money as they could have made if they had just done the right thing. Because look at James Cameron. I'm never watching Avatar 2. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to watch it ever again. But like that actually made some cash. Avatar 2 made some serious cash. What's up, Daniel? You want to wipe your ass with a $100 bill, buddy? What's up, Shields? Welcome, man. Good, man. We're just running a sub 3 hour no death run real quick, so I can get back to S plus professional Resident Evil 4. But yeah, it's nothing personal. I don't mind Avatar. I think it's actually not a bad film. I don't think Avatar's a bad film. I just never want to watch it again. Pulled some Jedi magic on that motherfucker. Dude, stop hitting me. What's the time at? I wonder if I have enough to go get the talisman before we fight Elden Beast. Would have been literal gold, yeah. 213, okay. Yeah, we have enough time to go get it. I might be cutting it close, though. Fudge is the loneliest fudge that you'll ever fudge. Fudge can be as lonely as fudge. I mean, figuratively. Literal gold, yeah. Destined death.
Not having stolen from
360 damage with a jump attack. Kind of want to conserve my unsheath. Because unsheath would be good here, though. No doubt about it. Fly me to the moon. I wanna swing among the stars. Damn it, dude. How them rocks? I wasn't even standing next to them rocks. How'd they fucking hit me? I was in the safe spot. What the shit, dude? Whatever. Yeah, 751 damage is really fucking good compared to that. Good second phase RNG.
Kill what?
To kill Elden Beast, motherfucker. To kill the Elden Beast, you shit. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Alright, so now the run killer. This dude is the worst. Fucking hate this guy so much, dude. Fucking Gideon is a piece of shit. BJ, thanks for the BJ, man. For the GGs, guys. Never say never. Yep. I don't even care. Guy is a shit bird. With my long pointy sword, Jose. Shove it deep and fast, like he likes it.
I knew you'd come.
I knew you'd come to slap me in the face with unsheathed.
Come, Elden. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit as a lass.
Shut up.
No,
Shut
take
up.
The throne. Queen Marika has hung her hopes for
Shut up.
that we continue
Shut up.
unto eternity.
You dick ass. This motherfucker and his sorcery. Dick ass. Give me something good, motherfucker. Not that. There we go. Don't want to blow up his thing. Gotta be careful about it. Now, mind you, I have 60 vigor, okay? If he hits me, you'll see how ridiculously OP this dude is. If he hits me. Oh, thank God. Screw you, buddy! Get wrecked, bitch!
Not become a god.
Lord, not even you,
Not even you.
a man, cannot
Kill a god.
a god.
Shut up, dude. You're dead. Was it Shakespeare? Your soliloquy? Ain't faith worth trying? I mean, once you get to level 300, yeah. Before that, no. Because you're going to have no stats, basically. Anything but that. Like, if you're at, like, a high level, yeah, no problem, dude. But, like, if you're fucking, like, you know, level 130 or whatever you're using for PvP or what, nah, nope. Hell no. Doesn't the Sword of Night and Flame do that though? I've never used the Sword of Night and Flame, so I don't know if it's good. I've heard it's good. I've never used it. Not in any playthrough have I ever used it. Fucking missed that roll. I heard they patched it though, they buffed it again, so I don't know how good it is. It's like not bad, it's not great from what I understand. Second phase, here we come. Yeah, because like in PvP specifically, you'll have like an arsenal at your disposal, but the amount of damage you'll do with that arsenal isn't very good compared to what you could do. So that's kind of the thing, like if you're doing like a 130 build or a 150 build or something, it'll be cool to have like all kinds of shit like you can use. But the thing that sucks about it is you literally will not get the turnover that most people would get at a higher level, essentially. So like if your faith isn't at 80, and you're using fucking miracles, it's not even really, I mean, it's negligible really, you know what I mean? But once you get to like 80 faith, then you'll be one-shotting motherfuckers, you know what I mean? That's basically what it comes down to. You'll be a squishy sponge, you know, and people will be able to destroy you easily if you're not good at it, but in PvP, if your damage is negligible, you're gonna get fucking destroyed. That's basically what it comes down to. Unless you're really smart. Fuck. No, dude, don't kill me, please. Okay, we survived that, thank God. Miss. Another miss. Perfect. Yeah, we almost hit list them. I've hit list them before, though. At level 1 and all that. Don't really need to hit list them again. Pretty much. Ever. We've done torch-only hitless on this boss. I think the only hitless I haven't done in this... Oh, shit. Against this boss is probably bow only, I think. You do a running attack, please, dude? Stop doing this shit. You're wasting my time, dude. Like, seriously. Hey. Bow only. Yeah, that kind of bow only. I'm gonna make bow into a club in the game. I'm gonna mod it so it looks like bow, and then I'm gonna use it. And it'll be legitimately bow only. There's a Gwyn Greatsword fucking mod for Dark Souls 1. You make the Greatsword look, it looks just like Gwyn, and basically you're carrying Gwyn around and you smack people with Gwyn. It's pretty funny, actually. There's shit like that that exists in these games. A lot of weird ass mods that don't make any sense. They're just hilarious, a lot of them. God damn, we got too close. Come on, bro. I'm over you. Come here. Smoke weed to slow enemy down and become less aggressive. Alright, he's dead. Thank God. What's the time right now? What time? How much time do we got left? I mean, we're gonna be cutting it close, but I think we can pull it off. Let's just go get the shit that we need. Could probably do like a sub 2 hour run, but that's kind of really aggressive. I'm pretty sure I could do a sub 2 hour running in this game, more than likely. I mean, I could probably speedrun this game, like straight up pro level speedrun it if I really put my fucking intentions there, you know. But I just don't care enough to do speedruns in this game. And I'm all grabbing these for no reason. I beat professional literally like in 3 hours, and that was like my third playthrough of the game, my third true playthrough of the game. Like what? That well, that's fun on RE4.
My dad, words are true.
Like if I wanted to be a speedrunner, I could totally do it, but it's just I don't have the give a fucks to do it, I guess. I think that's kind of the thing. Like maybe if I was more of a competitive person, like against other people, I would be into that, but I'm just not competitive against other people. Just not. I don't care enough. Like I don't know what it is. Like it's specifically against other people I'm not competitive. Myself though, I will compete with myself constantly. I always do, like every fucking day of my life. And I think it's because I kind of have like separate personalities inside me. Not a fan of speedruns. Yeah, speedruns are kind of, they are what they are. Like we could cut a lot of time off if we went straight to Virgin Abductor. We'd cut a lot of time, like straight out, like just out the gate. You know what I mean? Like we could probably break it down a lot. You know what I mean? If we went into specific strategies of the game and doing certain things a certain way. But I'm just not into it. I'm just not. Like no hit runs, I don't mind doing one every once in a long time. But like speedruns I probably won't do at all. Ever. Pretty much. I might speedrun Resident Evil 4 though. That I actually like doing. That's pretty fun. Because it's terrible. It's absolute dog shit to speedrun Resident Evil 4. But I mean glitchless, of course. I wouldn't do it with glitches. Because there are glitches with like the scope and shit you can use, but... Because 3 hours ain't a bad time for professional. It's actually pretty damn good. Granted, of course I was on NG+, but I know where everything is that I need to grab. Yeah, that's the DLC, right? But when does that drop? Do you know, man? Mercenaries is pretty fun. I haven't played that in 20 years. I kind of wish they would have did what they did with Resident Evil, but to GTA Vice City. Like, because they did the remastered, and the remastered is literally just the same game, and, like, a remake would be badass. Like, if they remade Vice City, like the way they remade RE4, you know, like the classic games just like that are just so good that you loved playing them when you were younger. Like, I think you could just do that. Just grab the nostalgia, because RE4 is so well made, man. I'm surprised at how well made it is. Like, I thought I was going to get sick of it really fast. You know, but I'm so glad I bought it. And the deluxe edition, too, because it was fucking good. I'm just worried about Silent Hill 2 Remake, because Silent Hill 2 Remake... I mean, Silent Hill came out in an era where the combat system wasn't that good at all. Like, it was tank controls back in Silent Hill era, so... whatever they're going to do to it, hopefully it's on par with what they did with Resident Evil 4. I don't think it will be, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Konami's notorious for blowing shit up and, like, just ruining things. So, Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it works out. But I am pretty damn excited for Silent Hill 2 Remake too. They did really good with Dead Space. Just Dead Space isn't as good as Resident Evil 4. I'm gonna be that guy to say it. For me, it isn't. I have no idea when it's coming. I have no idea. I haven't looked at the release date. I have to look it up. Probably look it up after stream. Once I'm gonna do an NG plus no death run on standard first, with no bonus weapons. Might be a long time. No, it's coming out like in the next 6 months for sure. But like, then I'm gonna run Dead Space until I get a no death run in that one. I kind of want to learn Resident Evil 2. 3 and RE4 and kind of do like a series run in it, just the remakes. Resident Evil 1 remake it doesn't hold up. It's not good. Resident Evil 1, they need to remake that game too. Fuck. Like Resident Evil remake, the original it was cool when it came out. But now it's dated as fuck. I don't know if anybody's played the Resident Evil remake, the original. It was cool when it came out, but now it's not very good anymore. It's sad because it didn't age well. Which means they're probably going to remake it twice. Which would be cool. But they're probably going to do Code Veronica first, and then they'll probably do Resident Evil 1. Which, I'm okay with that. That would be cool. I don't remember Code Veronica at all. Like, literally don't remember anything about it. I know it was good, I just don't remember anything about it. 2024? Okay, that's pretty far off then. Yeah, we have some time. Six being the worst. I've heard that. I've never played 6. After I played 5 for about 2 hours, I never picked it up again. Basically. Eric, thank you for the stars, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the encouragement too, dude. I really do appreciate it. That's a lot of stars, man. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I remember playing the shit out of RE4, and then I bought RE5, and then I remember playing like 2 hours of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with it, and I never played it again. I never even finished it, so I don't even know how good it gets, because from what I remember, I really didn't enjoy it. They took a lot of what made 4 good and just kind of ruined it somehow, and I don't remember exactly how they ruined it, but they did. But from what I understand, Mercenaries was pretty badass in 5, and I never got a chance to actually play Mercenaries in that game.
I wish to a night luminary so. Now. For your fun. Normally that sin.
We should have just fought Elden Beast, man. Fuck this next time. I'm just gonna fight Elden Beast. I'm not even gonna fucking do this. It's like 15 minutes I can't get back. Was he? I don't remember that, Jane. What episode? What character? I've seen every episode. You might have been really young though. Eddie. I don't remember Eddie. Must have been a throwaway character. Just like a fucking sideline character somewhere. It's a possibility. My favorite moment in Buffy history is when they're fighting the super ancient vampires. And, like, they're hard to kill because the apocalypse is coming, you know? And, like, Buffy has a series of girls that are supposed to be the next Slayer because technically she died at one point. She died, like, 3 times, actually. But still, she died, right? So they have these girls that they're being trained to be slayers and shit, right? And they have to fight these ancient vampires that haven't been around for a very long time. They're really hard to kill them. And Buffy's out there fighting one in like a building that's being built or something, right? And she's fighting them and she's having a hard time and she's trying to get them and stuff. And all of a sudden she runs away out of nowhere. And all of a sudden you just see this vampire, right? And he just fucking explodes everywhere. It just turns into pieces, right? And you see Buffy with a rocket launcher. I was like, that's hilarious. They went Resident Evil with that vampire. It was pretty hilarious. It's like, well, he ain't coming back from that. The freshman, he's a student. Yeah, I don't remember that episode. What's the premise? I mean, this is kind of a lot to ask, but what's the premise of the freshman? I can't remember specifically which episode that is. Season 4, I remember, wasn't that great from the beginning, but it ends up getting better. 1 episode only. How much time do we got? That seemed like it took 1,000 years. $2:49. We got 10 minutes to kill Elden Beast. All right. Smooth, Ray. Very smooth. Dude's just exploding in my face. He's just splooging all over the fucking arena right now, dude. Calm the fuck down, boy. Oh my god, dude, I didn't even know he was gonna do that. Come on. Oh shit. I got the healing barely. Wow. Alright, gotta get control over this shithead. Now he's doing it? Of course he is. Really? I thought I rolled that. Whatever. 4 heals for Elden Beast. We can do it. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. No, the grab, okay. About time you fucking buckled, sir. No grabbies for you, sir. You greedy little trick-or-treater. Oh, come on, man. This thing has no reach. Come on, yeah. You know you want to do Elden Stars. Come on, you know you want to. I'll get you there. Fuck, dude, really? Alright, charged attacks here. Really, again? Twice in a row? Sir? Yay! We got the fucking Elden Star cheese, baby. Time to reset his AI. Come on, that hits you, dude. Seriously. Explodies, okay. Explodies in my mouth. Come on, give me something good, sir. That works. Painted Dragon, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the like, dude. I appreciate it very much. you guys haven't followed Painted Dragon, awesome artist, does really nice artwork. Is a painter, of course. Really awesome stuff. Strongly suggest following Painted Dragon. Does Soulsborne art too, not just Soulsborne art though. Quite a few different styles of stuff. Alright, that's it guys. 299. I mean, excuse me, I wish. What is it? 292. What's the time now? How long we've been doing this? 2 hours and 56 minutes. All right, we beat the 3 hour mark. We're good. 2 hours and 56 minutes. Final scores, Splodies. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off for the day. I will be back on Friday, and I don't know what I'll be running on Friday, but it should be pretty fun no matter what. So, I'll see you guys later. If you haven't followed me on Kick.com, please follow me on Kick.com. Look up Forlorn Night Gaming on Kick. You'll find me. Alright? I'm double streaming there. I'm doing mostly no death runs in that game, on that platform specifically to get to 1,000. So, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.